Sean Perry with VintageRock.com, and we're here at the Taste of Newport in Newport Beach, California. And I'm sitting here with Roger Hodgson, who just finished his set here today. How's it going, Roger?
Pretty good, Sean. Thank you.
So, how did you enjoy playing tonight?
It was good. It was a fun show, an interesting event. People were great. It's the first time I've seen my band for a few weeks, so we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you missed out on the heat.
The heat was very kind to us. It burned itself off yesterday, so I was very happy that it cooled down.
Right. Now, I mean, it's been almost 30 years since you left Supertramp,
Yeah.
and you're out here playing these songs that you wrote with them. And how does it feel? You get a great response. How does it feel to be out there and get that kind of response?
Well, I took 17 years away from the music business to raise my kids, and I think that's one of my secrets. It was very good to step back and step out, and coming back again, it's like I'm kind of renewed. I've got a lot more to give now, and I'm older, I'm wiser, and the songs actually, I think the amazing thing for me is the songs have stood the test of time so well, and I never get tired of singing them. I mean, I sing them. Well, this year, 85 shows. But Take the Long Way Home, Breakfast in America, I mean, Dreamer, The Logical Song, Fool's Overture. I mean, I'm amazed at what came out of me, to tell you the truth.
Right.
But I'm amazed how they've stood the test of time so well. And I just love what I do, even more now, actually, than I did with Supertramp. So I think people feel that I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying my singing, and they get off on that too.
Now, I mean, you were gone that whole time. Were you writing music? Were you thinking about music that whole time? I mean, you were raising your family, of course, but music must have been on your mind, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, music's never, so much a big part of me. So yeah, I was writing, and I made a few solo albums, but I never toured. But it was, there's. Unfortunately, I've got a backlog of about 60 songs because of that. Right. But one day I'll record them, I hope. But the trouble is, I have, everyone wants to hear the songs that they've grown up with.
Right.
And I really, my job, I feel, is to give people what's going to be the best experience for them. So that's why I can't even get round to all the songs they want to hear. So that's my hardest job, actually, choosing which songs to not, to leave out each night.
So what brought you back? What made you want to come back and play for the people?
I've always believed in following my heart as much as possible, and that was a hard decision to leave Supertramp when I did, and to make the kids and my family a priority. But now I've got no regrets, and so when my kids had flown the nest and they were in good shape, and that job was done. I felt the bug again, and I did a few shows, and it felt really good. So I kind of kept going, and now I've been 8 or 9 years. I've been on the road, mainly touring in Europe and Canada, and I'm very happy that this is the first year I've been able to do an American tour, because this is where I live, and I love American audiences, and so it's great that we're able to break into America, and it's going really well this year. Fantastic.
Right. And then you are going over to Europe, I believe, next month, and then you got some dates in Canada with an orchestra. Is that right? I mean, how do you like playing with an orchestra as opposed to playing with this great band that you had tonight? There must be some differences there, I would assume.
Well, this year we've been flying all over the place. We started actually in South America, and then I've just got back from Europe 2 days ago. And I'm going back to Europe in a couple of weeks, so I'm all over the map, jet lag wise. But in Europe, I've actually been doing a duo show with Aaron, the sax player, and this is the first of a band show. Coming back and doing the band show. Got a few band shows, and then I'm back into Europe doing a duo show, and then we're back to Canada to do an orchestra show. Right. So I like doing the variety. I really like doing the different formats. It keeps it really fresh.
Cool. And you said you've written a lot of new songs. Any talk of maybe going to the studio, doing an album at some point, maybe?
If it's going to happen, I think it'll happen recording on the road. That's what I actually want to do, is start to record in sound checks and, on days off, try and do it that way. It's more likely to happen that way.
Okay, okay. Well, just so I want to ask you about one last thing. I saw this clip on YouTube. Give a little bit with the security cameras for Coca-Cola. God, I looked at it this morning. 6 million hits. Did you re-record the song for that clip or?
Yes, I did. I recorded a new version especially for that, and then they added kids on top of that.
Yeah.
It's a fun version, but
And so positive and I mean, it sort of reaffirms where you're at. You're a very spiritual man, and your songs are so positive. I got to ask, we're living in tough times right now. I mean, what do you think about the power of music and the power to heal the world? Do you believe in that? Do you think music can help the world take it to a better place?
I think music is a very powerful force. I've always believed it's food for the spirit. It's food for. It can do a lot. I mean, really one of the reasons I'm out here is to hopefully give people a little hope and because life is tough, and if I can take them away from their problems for 2 hours and give them a bit of joy, of hope, I mean, give a little bit of my love.
Here we go again, yeah. Yeah, they can come up the front. It's okay. It's okay. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your love to me. I'll give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my love to you. There's so much that we need to share. So send a smile and show that you care.
Maybe it'll help them in their lives, go home feeling a little better and a bit more hope, because and that's what music can do. We're living in challenging times, and I think we need music. We need music that, I mean, I know I look for music that feeds me and that gives me hope and helps me get less stressed or whatever in my life. I mean, music is a real wonderful medicine in all kinds of ways. And I think for me, even more than gold albums or whatever, I think what's been the most rewarding for me is to get a letter from someone saying a song has helped them more in their lives, or helped them get through tough times, or in some cases saved their life. So I know the power of music is pretty amazing, and I know when I've gone through tough times, a song or two has really helped me, get through it. And so I'm very grateful to have done that for other people with some of my songs.
Fantastic. Well, Roger, I know you had a long day. You got another date here in San Diego in a couple days.
Yeah.
And then a little time off.
Yep. Off. I remember that.
Well, I want to thank you again for letting us to talk to you today. And this is Vintage Rock. Sean Perry, Roger Hodgson, signing off. Thanks a lot, Roger.
My pleasure. Thanks, Sean.